Hello, curl friends and guys. Now, I know you're probably looking at me thinking, what in the world is going on with that head? Well, I'm getting ready to show you one of the easy things that I do to keep from having to mess with my hair like forever on a wash day. Today was a wash day. I'm a couple of days behind because I got busy and discombobulated, but did I say dizzy or did I say busy? Anyway, I'll be right back and I'll tell you what I'm ready to do right now. Now, for those of you that are new to the natural hair community, welcome to the world of wash and go. Wash and go. Now, I know you've probably seen some videos where it didn't look like they washed and went anywhere. They washed it, they sat under a dryer, or they did all this stuff and they couldn't go anywhere because they actually were going through a whole styling process. I'm just going to show you what I did, what I'm going to do today. So, welcome to the channel. Hello to all the new subscribers. We're so glad you're here. And if this is your first time coming by, I hope you will stop and subscribe. Click the bell right next to the subscription button for notifications every time I upload a video. Now, to jump right into it, I just finished washing my hair and conditioning my hair. I washed it with Shimmer Lights. Some of you had asked me how did I keep the white on my hair so white. I use Shimmer Lights shampoo for gray and blonde hair. It looks purple, but the color doesn't leach into my hair like some of you guys have said. You can't use anything with color in it. If it doesn't work for you, don't use it, okay? And then I use the Shea Moisture Fruit Fusion Coconut Water Weightless Cream Rinse. It really is a very, very light rinse, cream rinse. You don't leave it in except for a minute or two, and then you rinse it out. So that's what I've done. I've already done that. And so now, so my hair is soaking wet. And as you can see, it is growing. I measured it yesterday. It has grown to 16 inches on the top. So I'm 5 inches past where I was when I first clipped it to do my it wasn't a big chop, it was a medium chop. But anyhow, let me just show you what I'm ready to do. Now, because my hair is high porosity, I need coconut oil to help seal in the gaps in my hair. So I've got this big old thing of coconut oil here. And usually I would just scoop some out and put it in a little dish or whatever. And I don't know what happened to my little dish in the move. So I just try to make sure that my hands are really dry. And I take some out. I get it softened between my fingers or the palms of my hands. As you can see, it doesn't take anything for coconut oil to melt. And I start with the driest part of my hair, which is where it's concentrated gray or white. So that's what I do. And then before I reach my hands back in there, I dry them off again. And so I just do that until I feel like I have sufficiently covered my hair. Now, if you want to, you can apply the coconut oil to your hair, and then you could put on a plastic cap, for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever, because it's going to melt and it'll melt into your hair. It'll, like right now, I'm just doing like the surface part because this is kind of what I do. My hair is mostly high porosity in the front, like I said. So I'm not really worried about the back of my hair. The other thing you want to keep in mind is if you have your heat on in your house and you like it really, really warm and it's over 76 degrees, coconut oil will melt. You will have a meltdown, just so you know. So keep that in mind for the summer months. And also if you're in a house where whoever you're living with or if you yourself like it to be very, very warm, it'll start running down your neck. So also keep in mind in the winter months, coconut oil gets very solid. So if you use it in your hair in the winter months, it might make your hair feel hard. So sometimes in the winter months, I'll switch up whichever kind of oil I'm using. And I won't necessarily use that if I'm going to be outside a lot. So, and if you notice, I'm using the praying hands method and I'm going all the way to the ends because the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair. And you want to make sure that you take good care of that. So that's what I'm doing there. And now I'm going to, I've already combed it through. So I don't really need to do that again. But I will show you what normally I would do. Now I'm trying to work backwards here because what I'm looking at is not the same thing that you're looking at. It's a different angle. And like I said, I've already detangled, so you might be saying, why is she not starting at the end of her hair? Well, I've already detangled it. So right now I'm just trying to get my hair kind of straight. It is starting to draw up on me though. I gotta hurry up. Anyway, trying to get it a little bit straighter so that I can continue working with it. Okay, this is my favorite conditioner. It's thick enough. It melts into my hair and I don't find it to be a problem. So this is Cantu Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioner. Now, I have tried the other Cantu that doesn't have argan oil. It's just a regular Cantu leave-in conditioner, and it feels like it dries my hair. So I've gone back to this, which seems to be getting harder and harder to find. So now when I do this, I start at the root, and like I said, I concentrate on the front because that's my problem area. And I really push it into my hair. I'm squeezing down when I'm doing this so it can go to most of the strands anyway that I have. That area right there is really difficult to deal with. So I spend a lot of time, not a lot of time, but you know what I mean. I spend more time on that than I do the rest. So I'm just taking what I feel I need, which is a lot. And like I said, the rest of my hair is either normal or low porosity. It's okay. You know, I don't have to spend as much time on it, but I'm still using the praying hands method because I want to make sure I get to the ends. Now, those of you that have been following me for a while are looking at the background and saying, she's in a different room or there's something different going on. I'm in my RV in Canada. So the lighting is going to be a little different. It's really difficult. It's not quite spring here yet. I mean, the trees are starting to come out, but you know, it's overcast. It's always overcast in BC. So, okay. So you see I'm working on the back now and I'm pushing it through and going to the ends. And it is growing, see? And while you're doing this, make sure the other reason I do that, you see that? That shed hair, right? You want to make sure that as you're working with your hair, you're pulling all of that out. Now, I don't like a whole bunch of product in my hair because my scalp will start itching and I hate that. So I'm finished with this. So I'm going to put that aside. The last thing, and I'm finished with this, so I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to go back in a minute though because I see a couple of beads of water in the coconut oil and I want to go ahead and take that out. You don't want your coconut oil to go rancid on you, so you got to be careful with that. It is best to put it in a dish so that you're not, you don't contaminate it. But anyway, I was just trying to hurry up and get through this. Okay, so this is my own butter mixture. Um, I like the way it smells, but not as much as my others. I used white shea, sweet almond, castor oil, jojoba, vitamin E, and patchouli for fragrance. So now I'm going to start sealing in the conditioner. This is the method that I do. Now also, like I said, the front of my hair tends to be dries out quickly. So this is the only part of my hair that I will do my scalp. So, and the reason that I do that is because I feel like I need the oil, the water to be sealed in all the way down to the root. So that's why I do that. And then I do this just like you see me doing here. I work it in. And then I get some more. And I do the same thing on the other side. It's not a lot of oil. It's just a quick going over of my scalp. And then I make sure I concentrate on the ends like I'm doing right here. And then I just go over the top. And it's a big sweep, you know, like it's not a big deal. I don't do every single section unless I'm going to do a twist out or twist. And then my technique is a little bit different. So then I ball it up at the back. I make sure I get the ends like that. And then I don't typically use a styling lotion or a gel or anything like that. I have used them, but typically I don't. So now I'm going to shake my hair. It's not dripping wet. And now this is where I start working with the style itself. So, and you just, you know, you mess with it till you get it the way you want it. You get it laying the way you want it to lay, or fluffed out the way you want it. Sometimes I'll use a pick. It just really depends. Now, I will go under here because my hair tends to be a little bit shorter under here. So I'll do that to fill in that, what feels to be like a little bit of a gap to me. And that's my wash and go. So that's it. No frills. I don't, do a whole lot to it. Put on your makeup or not, your earrings or not. Today is not. And that's it. So that's all I do for a wash and go. So one of these days I'll show you again. I did it a long time ago when I was first starting. My hair was a lot shorter. I'll show you how I do my twist or some other hairstyle that I may not have done for a very long time. So anyhow, this is my wash and go. I'm done. Let me know what you think about it. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you the next time I come on. Keep it natural.